Oh, hey guys, we're back. Double bill Eurovoxx live tonight. We're so sorry, guys, but the last live we did was about London Eurovision Party, and we just want to come and talk to you guys because we love hanging out with you. Let's just say hello to Patriots for Israel in the live chat. Hello to you. Are you from Israel? Let us know. 'Cause obviously we're going to be there in a few weeks, guys. I can't believe how quickly Tel Aviv has come around. It's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember when Lisbon finished, we were like, oh, we have to wait for another year, like a whole round. And now we're there finally.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I was looking. I was at work today. I was saying to Clara before, I was at work today, and I was working out how many actual days I've got left to work, and it's like 9 or 10 days, and I've got so much to do at work. So I'm feeling a bit stressed at the moment, guys. But it's always worth it for Eurovision. But hello to Patriots for Israel. Hello to CR7. Forrest Gump, thank you for joining us. Hey, Frem, thank you for coming back. We haven't seen you for a little while. Arianel Alive, hello from Kosovo. Hello to you. Thank you for joining us, guys. We're just hanging out tonight. We're not talking about anything specific. So happy for you guys to ask us anything you want to ask us. Just drop it in the live chat and we'll be as honest as we can. But guys, how are you feeling since Amsterdam? Because it's been a bit of a crazy week.
Well, you can start, Chris.
No, that sums it up. It's been a crazy week. So.
I'm still exhausted.
Yeah.
Well, I came home from Amsterdam really sick. I had a temperature. I had lost my voice completely, but now I'm recovered because I stayed the whole week in bed, which was fantastic. Oh, but I did go to a cooking class, Andy, so I'm ready.
Guys, I have to say, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see this. But last time Clara was in London, she cooked for Team Eurovoxx. Guys, didn't she do the most amazing curry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She even managed she even managed to what's the word I'm looking for? She managed to impress a fussy eater, which is me.
Thank you.
Clara left London, and I had a freezer full of food. So I was cooking some the other day, and she's done a cooking class. I'd love to say especially for me, but I'm looking forward to some new recipes. Clara, we need to invent a new dish, and we're going to name it like a Eurovision themed dish. That's our challenge.
We'll have to try one. That would be fun.
But guys, let's just say hello to Jay Santos. Yes, we're back again. Double live video tonight. You say it's like Luca Hanny, good song and good looking. That's right. We're with you. Hey to Lee Fern from the UK. Thank you so much for joining us, Lee. To Emond in the Netherlands, you're back again. Thank you. Forrest Gump, he's missed your accent, Chris.
Well, I haven't missed it.
CR7 is asking if I remember the Polish words "jak tam kolego." There you go.
Ole.
And it means how. I think how are you? How are you doing? Arianel Alive. You saw us in Amsterdam. Oh, but we were too far away.
Next time, run to us.
Yeah, it was such a big arena. We didn't get to meet half of the people we were hoping to meet, and we were kind of moving around a bit, but we did meet some of our viewers. I have to say it was so nice to meet people that have been commenting in our live chat and watching us on YouTube. It's amazing to meet you guys. But Arianel, let us know who your favorite was in Amsterdam in concert, Eurovision in concert. And how did you find the show? We thought it was amazing. Grodno, new people in the house. Yes, Jess and Chris are back. Woo! How are you doing, Grodno, in Belarus? Thank you so much for joining us again. You'll be bored of us in 10 minutes. But we're just hanging out with you guys. We're not talking about anything. So ask us anything that you want to. So, guys, it's like 3 weeks until Tel Aviv. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's all becoming real. Looking forward to joining Team Eurovoxx out there as well. Imbal, Michael, and Laura will be with us in Tel Aviv. So can't wait to be bringing you guys some more videos and interviews. Arianel, you were supporting the beautiful Yonisa Malici from Albania. Yes. She was amazing, Arianel, wasn't she?
Yeah.
It was so nice to be able to actually be there live while she's performing. Jess, what did you think of Yonida?
She was absolutely amazing.
Oh,
Powerful, stunning, incredible. I could just go on and on.
there was some pictures on her Instagram actually, or of her doing her postcard for Tel Aviv, and I have to say, oh my God, she looks stunning. She's such a
And those
beautiful,
outfits.
beautiful woman. Say again, Jess?
And those outfits she was wearing. Just the
Oh,
whole look.
oh, she looks amazing. It makes me really excited to see
Yeah,
what she's
I
going to
think
look
she
like
has
on
a very.
stage.
Sorry, I think I
I was
missed
just saying,
something.
it really excites me now to see what her look is going to be on stage, because she told us, Clara, in Amsterdam, didn't she, that we were going to
Yes.
love her kind of stage outfit or her dress, whatever she's going to wear.
Yeah, and I think she's a very she has her own personal fashion sense, and I love that about her because it just adds more information to her whole personality.
Oh, have I just? Oh no, I'm back. I thought I disappeared then. Yeah, so a lot of love here for Yonida. Jay Santos, have we had any dreams with any Eurovision performers? Meanwhile, have we had any Eurovision? Jess, didn't you have a dream about Belarus or something?
Wow. I've had 3 Eurovision dreams.
Oh,
One of which included this year's Serhat from San Marino. And he was singing a duet with Valentina Monetta. And they were representing Finland, and they were the favourites to win. But I woke up before they actually won, assuming they won. Yeah.
oh, Jess, you're so cute.
And then I got another dream where I was cooking breakfast for Eugene in my kitchen, which was good. But they liked it, so you know, they're the first people to like my food.
That is what I was going to ask.
Oh, Jess, sometimes I would love to see inside your head, and then most of the other times I wouldn't.
Don't go there, Andy. I'll never make it out alive.
Lee Fern wants to know, what performances were we impressed with and what performances were we unimpressed with in Amsterdam?
I was unimpressed with Belarus because I didn't think the theme, the projections, had to do much with her song, and I was very impressed with La Venda.
He
with
got
Spain.
the arena going, wasn't it? It was a big party vibe. Everyone went crazy for Mickey. Chris, how about you?
There was loads. Norway, Iceland were absolutely fantastic. They got the crowd on their feet. But Israel was the one that I'd never rated really before. And then when he sang, it just was absolutely incredible. The atmosphere was really good. Maybe the last one was Netherlands. Again, I like the song, but I was never overly impressed. But I can see why it is one of the favourites to eat superbly.
Jess?
I would say probably Norway and Spain impressed me the most, just based on how they were received in the arena. But for me, I would say Armenia fell short for me. I just didn't the song is kind of this powerful, kind of strong, up-tempo ballad is what I would describe it, and the video is this really kind of punchy, in-your-face kind of staging, but then watching her perform live kind of didn't live up to that expectation, I found.
I have to say the Netherlands, because it's just such a magical song, and it's just the feeling in the arena when he performs. What wasn't I impressed with? I'm going to say Armenia, and I like the song, and I really like Serbuk, but there was just something about, one, I didn't really like what she was wearing. I didn't think the outfit was... It was odd. I don't think it was as edgy as I would like to have seen her. And I think without a stage performance, that song loses a lot. So hopefully in Tel Aviv, they've got a big stage performance and lots going on stage, because I think it needs it. The video for the song is great. But seeing it live and she's just there on her own, which is not her fault, because at Eurovision in concert, you don't get a stage show. You just get the actual artist. You don't get backing singers or anything like that. And I think it's a difficult song for someone to sing when they're just standing on stage with a mic. So it needs a big show, and it will have it in Tel Aviv. Frem, I'm going to come back to you in a minute. But let's just say hello to Cami Sinclair. Cami, are you from Wales, or have I made that up? I'm sure you told us you're from Wales, fellow Welsh person. And hey, Mickey G from North Macedonia. Thank you so much for joining us. You're saying Clara's not going to like it because she has taste. I don't know what you're talking about.
What am I not?
Was it Belarus? I think maybe.
Thank you, Mickey. You're the best.
And everyone went crazy for Mickey in the arena. How fitting of you to join. Yes, Mickey, we love having you in our live chats. We don't see you enough. So please come and join us more. So Cami Sinclair is asking, are we concerned at the high ticket prices? Oh, you've deleted it, Cami. I can't read it now. Something about high ticket prices. Yes, they are very high. CR7, your semi-2 final predictions are Armenia, Switzerland, Sweden, Malta, Lithuania, Russia, Norway, Netherlands, Azerbaijan, and Albania. Do we agree with you? Pretty much, I think. I agree with you, apart from Lithuania, but maybe that might be a shock qualifier. Who knows?
If I have to judge by the guy.
Yeah, we think Clara's got a man crush on Yuri from Lithuania.
I didn't get to talk to him, but in the Amsterdam press event, but I was like looking at him. I was very close to him, and oh my God, he's interesting. Yeah.
Hey to Connor, Euro Towerly. You're loving the live vids. Thank you so much. Has anyone seen the Croatian video?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he officially released the video earlier on. It's quite good, actually. It's simple, but it's very good. It's him in a room with lots of white stairs, dressed in white at a piano, and interspersed with images of there's like a tornado and there's images of war and stuff. It's interesting. So, and he's lost the wings, I've noticed as well.
Good. I think he needed to lose the wings. I don't think it really added anything. Euro Towerly, you also had a dream about Russia 2009, and you were at the final, but Belgium won. Okay. Cami Sinclair, you want to know, are we concerned that the high ticket prices will disproportionately bias the audience towards Israelis, changing the atmosphere compared to more neutral crowds who want the best song to win? I think it probably will be a more local audience, maybe, in the arena. What do you think, guys?
Yes, but at the same time, I think Eurovision is a show to watch on a TV because you miss a lot of things. What you see on TV is not what's happening on the arena. And on the actual arena, you miss a lot of the effects, the camera angles, that thing that gives the performance that dimension and makes it dynamic. So I don't think it's a bad thing, personally.
And Israel are not in semi-final 1 or 2, so it's a bit unlikely they can be biased really in any of those semi-finals. Maybe the final, Israel will probably have one of the biggest cheers, but that's it. That's all that I can imagine.
Frem wants to know if we think Belarus has a chance to qualify.
I think they do.
So yes from Jess.
No, from
after her performance in I'd say there is a chance too, because to me she was really good, and it was a song I never really considered before hearing it in Amsterdam, so there's a possibility.
I personally don't really like the song because the message, I don't like the message. Is he going to like it? She's doing everything for him. She's like stopping to being on the phone because of him. I don't like that message.
I think it will pick up the younger vote. People that might remember her from was she at Junior Eurovision, wasn't she? And
yeah,
I reckon she would have a younger fan base. If there's still younger people, I think they will like that song. But if I think it will qualify, I don't think it will, because I think there's better songs that will have more of a chance. So not necessarily because of the song, I just think there's a lot better. But that's not necessarily saying that the song is bad. Mickey G, you're saying Romania is going to qualify. Bjorn G, you say Belgium will qualify. Francoise Hermelink, hello to you. Who do we want to interview this weekend the most that we haven't interviewed yet? Oh, Mahmood.
Is that happening in London?
No.
Damn.
Mahmood and Tulia, because Tulia strike me as crazy girls, so I think that would be a fun interview.
I'd have to say Austria and Belgium.
Any thoughts, guys?
I'm not interviewing, so I don't.
Jess has gone to sleep, I think.
You've all got my back on me. I can't
Jess,
hear you very well.
come back to us in an hour, Jess. Let's say hello to AFK Marrow. Hello to you. Are you from Germany, AFK? Let us know. But you want to know what we think of Germany. So I'm gonna say that I liked their performance at Eurovision in concert, and I thought their vocals were good. It was the first time that I'd heard the song for a while. It's not been a song that I've listened to very much since it was selected, but I thought they did a good job in Amsterdam.
I personally like it. I like listening it on my playlist when it comes on my Spotify Eurovision list. So for me, it's a very good, decent song.
For me, I'm not so.
It's improved a lot.
For me, I'm not so keen on the German entry. I think they had much better songs in their national final they could have sent. And to me, the song just falls short. There's nothing very memorable about it. It's just a bit kind of simple for me.
Because I found they performed well in Amsterdam, and it's all right to have your people talking, and it's improved in their ratings. But I believe they're going to ditch that stage when it revolves when it comes to Tel Aviv. So it'll be interesting how they project that song with a different stage, and it might improve it again.
Guys, we seem to be having some problems on YouTube tonight with microphones that keep going off and coming back on. Jess, apparently it's you. Jess, if you can just say how much you love being part of Eurovoxx. And guys in the live chat, if you can just let us know if you can hear Jess.
Eurovoxx is like a family to me.
Aww.
And it's the best thing that's ever happened in my life.
Aww.
And I love every single Eurovoxx member. I love all our fans. And I hope this journey with Eurovoxx continues for many years to come.
And I hope you guys can hear Jess. Please let us know if Jess is back. Alenko, are we ever scared to interview someone?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I wouldn't say scared, but I would say nervous, definitely.
I get butterflies in my stomach, I do, and it's like, oh God, I hope I don't say something. But to be honest, I'm more worried about the artist being able to understand me, because when I get excitable, I tend to talk really quick, and my accent goes even worse. Gets even stronger. I try to tone it down, so that's my worst bit for me.
Let's have a look at the comments. CR7. Oh, sorry, Alenko, you're saying you've been live to the show and watched it on TV, and you love both experiences, but they are very different. Yeah, what you don't get on TV is a sense of the atmosphere in the arena, and that's it's worth waiting a whole year just to experience the atmosphere, especially at the final. When we go to Eurovision, though, we don't. We actually watch it from the press centre, so we're not. And there's still an atmosphere in the press centre, because the press centre, especially on the night of the final, is so busy. There's so many people in there. All the TV channels wanting to do reports. Different websites. So much going on. So it's a fantastic atmosphere. I know it's hard for some people to be able to travel to Eurovision. It can be quite expensive for people. But if it's your dream, start saving now. Go in a few years, because I guarantee you will never experience anything like being live at a Eurovision. And if you can't go, stay tuned to Eurovoxx, because we'll try and keep you as involved as we can. And we'll have lots of videos coming from the contest this year. Alenko wants to know how much I paid you, Jess, to say what you said about Eurovoxx.
Which is good, because it means the sound was back.
I'll be honest, I didn't actually think you guys would hear that. I thought her sound had still gone. Guys, the sound might dip in and out because we've been having problems on YouTube. I think it's a YouTube glitch tonight with these live streams. CR7, you're waiting for the interview with Poland on our channel. Hopefully you will get one from London. Sometimes it's hard to be able to interview all of the acts, but we really, really want to speak to Tulia because we love them. Alithea, hello to you, my darling. You're excited, very excited for the show. Hey to Deep, thank you for joining us again. We've done double live videos tonight, so if you're with us now, guys, thank you so much. Alenko, you were at Eurovision 2016, but you couldn't see the screens, so you couldn't keep up with the votes. Alenko, I have to say that was my first Eurovision that I ever went to, and I was just in the audience. And I had really terrible seats, so I couldn't see what was happening with the voting either. M. Frem wants to know if we're excited to see Malta.
Yes.
The live version.
I'm excited because it's a very promising song, and I want to see how it develops on stage.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see if they're going to bring the music video to the stage or if they're going to go for something different, because you know it's going to be bright and colourful. But yeah, it's one to watch out for, I think.
And unfortunately, she's pulled out of the, the Amsterdam and the London pre-party show. So I think they're going to be putting it all when it comes to Tel Aviv. I think it's going to be I think they're going to qualify. I mean, it's going to be spectacular. I think it might be a real dark horse to win, I think.
Well, I actually had Malta as my surprise winner this year.
Ooh. Oh, the Maltese would go absolutely insane. I could see them literally all jumping into the sea in excitement because they would go mad if they win Eurovision. That's something I would love to see just because how much they love the contest and they want it so bad. They've done well in junior Eurovision. To see them win adult Eurovision would be insane for me. And the fact that she's pulled out the pre-parties, I don't think is a bad thing because it worked for Eleni last year. She didn't do any pre-parties, and look what happened as soon as she got to Lisbon and did her first rehearsal. And then she came second. Guys, so many questions. I'm going to try and get around to most of them. Grotto wants to know who are our dark horses this year. I'm going to start. I'm going to say Slovenia. Still.
Czech Republic.
I would say Slovenia and Malta.
And I'm going to say just what I've just said then, Malta, surprise winner.
Someone was asking us about Georgia. I can't find a question, but I'm going to say, because we haven't really spoken much about Georgia in Amsterdam, but his vocal performance was amazing. I love listening to him sing. He's got such a unique and powerful voice, and it almost sounds like anger in his voice when he sings. What did you guys think of Otto? And shout out to Connor in Team Eurovoxx, because I think Otto is his #1 this year.
I like this passion.
Like you said,
sorry, go ahead, Jess.
Oh, well, like you said, Andy, he has power in his voice and does kind of sound like he's kind of screaming, but I feel like he's screaming in an artistic and musical way, which is beautiful to hear.
I find this guy.
Sorry, I'm interrupting everyone.
Sorry, Clara.
No, please go ahead.
We're gonna have a Eurovoxx fight soon. We'll be throwing punches, guys. Clara, ladies first.
Yeah, I agree with what you said, Jess. He shouts in such an artistic way. I can't stop listening or looking at him because I'm so captivated by his strength and his growl. I don't know, I like it so much.
I find the voice reminds me of Ich Troye from
Paul.
It's that sound. It's that gravelly kind of really. I cannot describe it, but it's really powerful. It is, and it's in a gravelly sort of way. You can't help but listen to it.
I've had a crush on the Ich Troye guy for ages.
Clara, all your crushes are coming out of the woodwork tonight.
Yeah.
You have to do a separate video on Clara's Eurovision crushes.
No, not necessary.
Shima Sachu, you're saying, is Switzerland coming to the London gig? No. So sad. I think is he in Madrid though, Clara?
I think I'd hope so. I'd like that.
I hope so too. I need to see those dance moves again. When it's all the, I can't even do it. Alenko. Oh, Deep. Yonida Malici loves us. We love her. She's stunning and a beautiful soul. Love that woman. Alenko. Who do we think could disappoint this season? Disappoint in what respect? Like disappoint us or? Which country do you think will be I mean, every country's disappointed if they don't qualify, but do you think there's a country that will be really disappointed with the results and maybe won't do as well as people are expecting?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
A country that will be disappointed, so maybe a country that won't do as well as people are expecting them to do.
Maybe Armenia?
Could be. Switzerland. I think Switzerland will easily qualify, but I can imagine with all the hype going around Switzerland, if they don't qualify, it'll be a massive shock. You know, it's happened to Switzerland before with DJ Bobo when they didn't qualify, and with Belgium and Kate Ryan when they were hyped up so much before the contest and they didn't actually qualify. It might be a surprise this year. One of those countries might actually fall into that trap.
Master 3D, you're from Malta, and you're saying Malta will have a public holiday if you win, and you'll all be out drunk.
You know,
I know.
Make that a thing.
Deep, your dark horses are France and Malta this year. Cammy Sinclair, you're saying non-Eurovision fans will like Czechia. So I think she's agreeing with. I think Cammy is agreeing with you. I was trying to have a look at your picture then to see if you're a man or a woman. Cammy agrees with Clara. Easy qualifier, catchy modern song with a retro twist. I have to say I agree with you as well, Cammy. Malta will also have a brilliant live vocals, but you worry about the staging. You think it could end up doing better than Switzerland. I think it will do really well, Malta. CR7, oh nice, CR7, thank you. And we will keep our fingers crossed for a Polish qualification, and that will be your birthday present. Those of you that saw our other live stream, CR7's birthday is the 22nd of May. He's going to be 16, so we're hoping Poland qualify for him. Forrest Gump, you watched the 2006 final live in the arena. It was a dress rehearsal. Still amazing to be there. Jess, I have a feeling that you love that. That's one of your favourite contests.
Yeah, that's my favourite Eurovision. So I'm quite jealous.
Forrest, let us know who your favourite was. Sorry, I don't know why I just pulled this out of my head. Let us know who your favourite was in 2006, Forrest. Alithea wants to know what we think of Iceland, Hatari.
I love it. It's one of my favourite performances this year. I like it because there's a whole concept behind it. There's an idea, so it's not an empty song that the next song is going to be completely different. No, these guys have continuously worked on a concept for their whole art and performance.
I have to say, I freaking love Iceland. When they performed at Amsterdam in concert, I was going crazy. So it has to be one of my favourites, definitely up in my top 5 or my top 6, I would say, this year.
Yeah, for me, the Icelandic song, the style of the song is generally not what I like. The song itself and the whole the act behind it, I guess you could say, I don't really understand. I'm trying to get into it and I just can't. So it's currently sitting in my bottom 5.
I'm guessing she said bottom 5, is it? Yes, yeah. I absolutely love them. I think the guys are absolutely fantastic as people and individuals. They've really embraced the Eurovision experience. And yeah, the song, it's not what I would generally listen to, but the song is fantastic. Those first few seconds, literally, the hair stand up on my arms and everything. And performance in Amsterdam was superb. Everyone was behind them.
Yeah, it was outstanding in Amsterdam. Cammy Sinclair, you're male, and I can see from your picture. The only thing is, I'm looking at the live chat on my phone, and the pictures are so small. So I will never forget that you're a male now. Thank you for letting me know. Forrest Gump, your favourite in 2006 was Lordi. Oh, of course, but you were only 7, so Oh, that makes you 20. Oh, you're a young. I don't even know if you're male or female, Forrest Gump, but you're very young, 20. There's a lot of life left in you. Lugatum, you're saying Irolosco said Michaela will be amazeballs in Tel Aviv. I think she will be, definitely. Alethea wants to know what we think about Darude from Finland.
I think it was hyped very much, and I don't think the song is living up to the hype. And it's a good song, but being from Darude, I would have expected better. But I like it. I like it as if the song was not from Darude, I would like it more. But as I have more expectations because of who he was, so yeah. I hope I made my point clear.
I couldn't say it better myself. I think it's quite forgettable for me.
Yeah, I think Finland are going to have to really rely on an amazing staging if they want to stand out and have a chance of qualifying. Because the song itself is good, but not great. And coming from Darude, like Clara said, it's a bit of a letdown, I feel, from someone so huge.
Lugatum in the live chat is saying Finland will flop. Cami, you're saying Greece won't do that well. You think it's bland and generic, even if she has a great vocal. I think Greece will do well as long as she pulls off the vocal and the staging isn't too out there. I think it could do really well. For me, it's a really commercial track. And love Katerina as well. We got to meet her in Amsterdam, and she's so. Like, you wouldn't know that she's going through this whole Eurovision journey because she's so relaxed and, calm about the whole thing. She's got a really nice aura about her as well. Grodno is saying Lucas should learn how to sing. It's a song contest, not only dance. Oh, God, but if it was a dance contest, he would win hands down, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
His dance moves in Amsterdam were amazing. I think that was the first live performance he's done, so maybe the vocals weren't as good because maybe it was nerves, or. But I'm sure he will. He will get them down to a T for Tel Aviv. Right, let's have a look. Some people like in Iceland, some people not. Alenko, you're saying that you can't face another non-qualification for Switzerland. You guys are definitely qualifying.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think he, I think I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. I think Luca could go on stage and break wind, and he'd probably qualify as long as he's got those dance moves. But I really like the song, and I was listening to the radio on the way into work this morning, and I had the song in my head, and I thought if they put this song on the radio in the UK, people would love it, and I can see that being a big hit after Eurovision around Europe. Let's have a look. Shima Sachu, why does Spain seem to be good at pre-parties every year and then choked up at the final?
I don't think Spain was good at the pre-parties last year. Because I was in Amsterdam and I had to Canción, and it was like, pee break, everyone.
Mickey was amazing, though, in Amsterdam.
Yes.
He really got the party started.
So
much energy. Loved watching him perform. Euro Towerly, you say you get serious DJ Bobo vibes from Darude. You hope he doesn't have the same fate. I think they're going to struggle to qualify, and I never thought I'd be saying that about Darude. George Ara, you want to know when is the London party and are Greece participating? So London party is on Sunday this weekend, but Greece won't be there. But I think she might be in Madrid.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah. Forrest Gump. Lee Fern, you say you've been to Eurovision since 2000. Oh, you haven't been to Eurovision since 2005, and you were rooting for Chiara to win. You're way overdue a Eurovision trip. You might be too late for Israel, Lee, but we want to see you at Eurovision in Tirana, Albania next. Oh, I'm joking, guys. I would love Eurovision to be in Tirana any year. I love that city. But yeah. Lee, start saving now. We want to meet you at Eurovision next year, wherever it is. We would love to see you there. Let's have a look. Cami saying Lordi was the best winner in the 2000s. What song do we think will suffer a big televoting jury gap? The most obvious culprits for Cami are Iceland, Spain, Austria, and Belgium. Yeah, actually, I think I wouldn't disagree with your choices. Maybe Iceland. I think Iceland will do well with both jury and televote. I reckon it will get a lot of points from the UK jury.
Yeah.
Serhat might. Serhat might be like a big jury versus televoting.
I think the public will vote more for Serhat. They love the fun song. I think the jury will crucify it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But as long as he qualifies, that's the main thing. The grand final needs Serhat and San Marino.
Agreed.
And we have to. We're bound by contract now with Chris and Jess. We have to say that we think San Marino will qualify. Otherwise, we have legal action taken against us. George Ara is asking, when is Madrid's party? So it's next week, next Friday and Saturday, the 19th and the 20th.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. The 19th and the 20th of April. Then, guys, I can't believe after Madrid, we have like a week and a half before we leave. It's not even a week and a half. It's like just, yeah, it is. It's like just over a week before we leave for Tel Aviv.
Yes. I'm so excited.
I'm a poet and I don't know it. Before we leave for Tel Aviv, it's come around so quick. Someone was just saying good night to us. I've lost it. Whoever it was saying, "Oh, Forrest Gump, you have to go to work. Get up for work tomorrow. Go to bed. Go to bed. We're not going to be too late tonight because we all have work tomorrow as well. But you want to meet us if it's in Amsterdam 2020. It very well could be in Amsterdam next year, and we would love to meet you, Forrest Gump." M-Frem saying you can't wait to watch Eurovision on your phone. Your TV is not working. You got time to fix it, M-Frem. You've got time. You've got time. But you can watch all of Eurovox's videos on your phone. Hey, like what I did there. Alenko, you're asking which country do we want to come back to Eurovision the most? Monaco.
Turkey.
Oh, Bulgaria.
Yeah,
And
I'd say
Turkey.
Bulgaria.
For me, I'd say Turkey and Andorra.
Oh, Andorra, nice.
I would love to see Monaco back, and I would love to see like some beautiful, elegant French ballads from Monaco. I think they do those types of songs well. I think when they came back with what was the Planet one? Christian. I didn't really like that one.
I like that one.
Oh,
that was 2004.
I did love from Monaco. Go on, guess which one I love from Monaco.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah.
The Coco dance.
Coco dance. Oh, I love that one. And they're all shaking their hips.
He's just showing off now. Shaking
There's some more moves for you guys. But yeah, I'd love to see Monaco back. Someone did ask us what we think about Bulgaria not participating.
Yeah, it's really sad because Bulgaria has always provided really good numbers.
Yeah, like you had Polly with "If Love Was a Crime," Christian Kostov. I mean, that song was pure class. And I loved Equinox last year. Actually, I thought that was a really interesting. Sad it didn't do as well as maybe people thought it would, but those guys were fantastic.
And Elena Todorova and Stefan were amazing. You remember Vada?
Yes.
I love that song.
Sorry, Frozen.
Wasn't there someone from Bulgaria? And he was like a guy, and he was kind of doing like an opera type. Krasimir, someone.
Yeah, that was 2009.
Oh, I really liked that song, but I hated the live performance of it. But the studio version was really good. Grodno wants to know how much we're all paying for our days in Tel Aviv. Ooh, lots and lots and lots and lots.
We're living on a daily budget since last year.
People sometimes ask or assume that we don't have to pay for this ourselves. We pay for everything ourselves. We're not sponsored. We have no one paying for us. So we save up throughout the year, and literally all of my spare money goes on Eurovision. How crazy is that? But yeah, it's a lot. We're not going to lie about it. Israel's an expensive country.
So please, Albania, win.
Yeah, we want it somewhere cheaper.
Yeah.
Yonida, we're counting on you. But what was I going to say? One thing we have saved money on though is not buying tickets for the live shows, because we don't really go to the live shows. We'll be watching from the press centre, but we know people that have spent like almost £1,000 just to go to all of the shows. So yeah, Eurovision is an expensive business. Mfrem, oh, Alenko, you'd buy us all a drink if you were in Tel Aviv. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh.
Yeah. Mine's a
We would
devil.
happily accept a drink. I'm very well known in Team Eurovoxx as being the drink buyer.
It's true.
I plow them with alcohol. That's the only reason they stay with me. But yeah, Alenko, we would love to have a drink. Maybe I think you're Swiss, or are you Dutch? Or if you're Swiss or Dutch, and we're at Eurovision in your country, we'll definitely have a drink with you there. Forrest Gump, do you think it's possible to watch the live show in the press centre, even though you're not a blogger or a journalist? Unfortunately, no. So access to the press centre, you have to have press accreditation. It's quite hard to get, actually. A lot of people get refused when they apply for press accreditation. You know, we always feel lucky whenever we get awarded press accreditation, because some people are very unlucky in that respect. However, you can apply for fan accreditation, and there's normally screens in the fan area. At the contest I've been to, the press centre and the fan centre have been joined up. So if you're a fan, you can't go into the press centre. If you're press, you can go into the fan area, but you can meet in the middle or outside. So maybe if you want to go to Eurovision in the future, try applying for fan accreditation. Toaster Wolf, hello to you. You want to know if does anyone have a starting time for London Eurovision in concert? It's not tomorrow, Toaster Wolf. It's on Sunday, and the starting time I think is about 7:30 UK time. So 8:30 Central European time. I'm not sure whether there'll be a live stream or who will be streaming, but some people, I guess, will be putting up videos of the performances. Olympic Song Contest, thank you so much for coming back to join us again. Forrest Gump, you're asking about applying for fan accreditation. So you have to do it through the official Eurovision site. There'll be a link. It's too late for Tel Aviv because there's always a deadline. Deadline this year, I think, was at the beginning of March.
2nd of March was the first. 2nd of March was the deadline, and you do it through Accredion.
Yeah, so all the information on fan accreditation will be, if you go to Eurovision.tv, the official website, it'll give you all the information and provide you with the links. So maybe have a look at doing that next year. Vanya Ljubic, Slovenia is magical. Yes.
It is.
I can't wait to see Slovenia live. And when I first watched the song, I didn't get the performance. Now I'm kind of hoping that the performance is the same as at the national final. Guys, any thoughts?
It's so go ahead, please.
I did like their national final performance. It was so intimate, and it was like you were transported into their own little world. So it'd be quite nice if they could kind of recreate that again in Tel Aviv and kind of draw us in and just keep it about them two and nothing else, because that works for them, I think.
Yeah, I agree totally. It was just what I was going to say.
I must be missing something because I just don't get it at all. I just found it very forgetful, and it was a bit kind of boring. But I'm hoping when I see the live version then in Tel Aviv and any pre-parties, I hope it might change my opinion on the song.
So a few people talking about Morocco returning to Eurovision in the live chat, actually. So Morocco only took part once in 1980. Deep is asking us why they've only participated one time. I don't think there's an official reason. I think they took part in 1980 because Israel wasn't able to take part. They didn't do very well. I think they came second from last in 1980, and then they never came back. But they've never really given a reason as to why they never came back. It might have been because Israel took part in 1981. It might just have been it wasn't a success in Morocco. It might have been because of the bad results. So there's no official reason. Hello to Hey People. Hey to Life with Matt as well. Thank you for joining us. Olympic Song Contest. Morocco will slay when Eurovision Africa happens. Let's wait for Eurovision Asia first, and we'll see what happens. What happens there? Frem, you didn't like the Equinox performance. You felt it was like a shouting match. Forrest Gump, you're going to see us in the press centre in 2020. Love to see you. Alenko, you're Swiss, but you live in. I've lost it. You're Swiss and Croatian. Oh, so if Luca Hani wins, we'll be having drinks with you in Zurich or Geneva, I guess. I'm not sure where Switzerland would host if they won. Jade Funky Coffin, hello to you. Life with Matt, when is Eurovision Asia happening? So this came up in our live stream from earlier. Apparently it's happening next year.
Yeah, I kind of heard it was supposed to be in November this year. However, I can't see it happening because Australia are going to be in the Junior Eurovision. So in order for Australia to be doing the Junior Eurovision and Eurovision Asians, it'd be quite awkward for the delegation, I'd imagine. So I can't see it being this year. Nothing's really been mentioned for a few months either. So watch this space.
Jade Funky Coffin, you're from the Netherlands, and you saw us on Saturday. Did you speak to us? We met quite a few people, so we didn't ask everyone's usernames, unfortunately. So if you did meet us, let us know where and what you look like or what we spoke about, and we will remember you. Deep, you're saying Morocco's music is popular in the Middle East. Hey, people, you think an outsider will win this year? Maybe Iceland. I know Clara would love that.
Oh, would love that for sure, but that would also mean another year living on a budget.
George Ara says, for us, who is the best winner in the past 10 years? So 2009.
Oh,
I'm going to say Salvador is my favourite.
My favourite.
Go ahead, please.
My favourite winner would have to be either Emily de Forest or Lena from Germany.
I'm not particularly keen on anyone who's won on the past 10 years because my favorites were 2003 and 2004, the winners. But if I have to choose one, I'll choose Alexander Rybak from Norway.
Did you choose Loreen?
Okay, there you go. Life with Matt is agreeing with you, Chris. Euphoria is his favourite. Jade Funky Coffin, you saw us. You saw us at Burger King.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Oh no, you saw me stuffing my face. I'll tell you why we were at Burger King, because I hadn't eaten all day. I hadn't had any breakfast, hadn't had any lunch, and then we'd done all the interviews, and I was so hungry. Burger King was the first place that we came to. But other fast food restaurants are available. Hey people, Loren was your favourite as well. Forrest Gump, your favourite winner since 2009 is 2009. You never get tired of the violin. Well, that song was huge, and my brother actually loves that song. He still plays it. Today. Grodno, your favourite was Heroes. Alenko, your favourite winner is Maruv. Oh wait. Deep, your favourite is Euphoria as well. But Jade Funky Coffee, make sure you say hello to us next time, even if we have got fries hanging out of our mouths. Any other. So we've got London. We spoke about London earlier in our live video with some of the guys from Team Eurovoxx that will be joining us in the audience there. So look out for Elliot, look out for David, Chris, Jess, Clara and myself will be there. Catalina will be there. Paolo will be there, and Laura will be there from Team Eurovoxx. So all looking forward to having a little Eurovoxx get together in London this weekend. But then Clara and Chris, we go off to Madrid next week.
Yes.
Pre-party Madrid. Clara, is it going to be hot and sunny in Madrid at this time?
Yes. I was I had my my phone with like all of the different temperatures in Germany where I'm right now in, and then London and then Madrid, and it was like 18 degrees while in London was like 9.
Oh, I can't. Well, I have to say the weather in London today's been really nice. It's been sunny, and it was. I even had the windows down when I was driving home today.
Oh.
Forrest Gump says Salvador wouldn't like Burger King. It's fast food.
I would as well sit with Sweden from that year to have a fast food music food.
Someone said that Iceland will come second. Obviously, is Alenko, just like in '99 and 2009. Oh God, so it's a year, isn't it? 10 years second, 10 years second.
Actually, yeah.
Well spotted, Alenko. Olympic Song Contest. You want a Croatian Eurovision pre-party? Yes, please. Love that. Love Croatia. Would love to go there for a Eurovision event. I'd love to go to Dora.
Me too.
Sorry,
Maybe-
I lost the question.
He was just Alenko was just saying he would love he or she. I'm not sure if Alenko is a male or female. Would love a Eurovision pre-party in Croatia.
Oh, cool.
Hey People says Katerina from Greece will slay in Madrid. Grodno, Rybak was born in Belarus, but a win for Norway. You think your country has never gone top 3 or top 5? I don't think so. I think Koldun was the highest.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which I think
Another crush of mine.
I think it came 6.
it did.
Yeah.
Olympic Song Contest, you're going to try and go next year. You need a cameraman. Oh, what for? Dora. Well, Sanya from Team Eurovoxx was at Dora this year, so you can check out her interview with Jacques Hudek and also with Rocco on our channel. Alenko, you're male, but that wasn't your question. Let me find your question again, Alenko. Oh, I'm being told off. Where is your question, Alenko? I can't find it. If you don't mind, just type your question again. George Arrow, when Portugal's song in 2017 released, did we think that will win? I thought it would. It was one of the ones I thought would win. I think for me that year it was Salvador or Francesco.
Completely the same for me. I had Portugal and I thought, wow, this is really, really good. I wasn't exactly sure how well it was the audience was going to react, but having the jury, I was sure it was going to be really, really held up. And yeah, and I loved Francesco Gabbana too.
Yeah, the final week, it hadn't really been thought much of, and all of a sudden, when people saw the rehearsals, just that special magical moment happened when he performed it live, and you just knew that he was going to win as soon as he performed the song and the reaction. So I got a feeling we might have that this year as well.
Yeah, I think I could get that this year with Duncan, actually.
Yes.
Alenka, I'm with you. You didn't ask the question about the Croatian pre-party. I think it was Olympic Song Contest. Apologies. I'm tired. All the words on the screen are moving around. I can't see things properly. Forrest Gump, you thought the same. I can never say this. Occidentalis Karma was your clear winner, though. I was so surprised it came 6 in the end, actually.
I don't think the performance was so good or so energetic. The video was amazing. If they had taken the video clip onto the stage, that would have been cool. Cooler.
Francoise Hermelink, you're asking when rehearsals start and if you can watch them. So they start on the. I don't know, guys, if you can say if this is confirmed that the rehearsals are starting on the Saturday this year rather than the Sunday. I've read it, but I'm not sure if it's official.
I haven't read anything about.
I've heard things, but I don't know if it's been confirmed yet.
Yeah, so we have a feeling that the rehearsal is going to start a day earlier on the Saturday, and that is the 4th of May, I think. Now, Francoise, when it comes to the rehearsals, anyone in the press centre isn't allowed to show or allow people to hear the sound of the rehearsal. So, for instance, if someone is doing a live stream, they have to mute it when the rehearsals are happening. And the Eurovision YouTube channel will release like a 20-30 second clip of the rehearsal. No one else is allowed to release any footage. Then I think with the second rehearsals, there's normally a bit of a longer clip released on the official Eurovision channel of the rehearsals. But what we will, if it's the same this year, we will still speak to you guys about what we think of the rehearsals, and we'll try and describe them as best we can, because we will be able to watch them on the live screen in the press centre. I hope that all makes sense. Olympic Song Contest. You say you never love the Italian entries because you feel Italy creates the best music far from the Eurovision season. I have to say, I always love the Italian entries. It's the one I'm always looking forward to being released. I think probably the entries I look forward to most are Italy, Albania. At the moment, it's the Netherlands and also Belgium. I'm always excited to see what they have up their sleeve because they're always bringing something sort of quite edgy and different. Guys, any other Italy fans in the house?
I like mostly everything they've sent except L'amore es femmina. L'amore femmina. Na, 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 na. I didn't like that, but I liked everything. Yeah, I mean, it's a very likable song. I know all of my non-Eurovision friends loved that entry that year, but I don't know. There was something I didn't like it, but I love Foglia di Amore, you know, like the jazz pianist, and then Il Volo was great. Occidentalis Karma was great. Emma was great with La Mia Città. I expected that song to do much better, but I really liked that, like a rock lady.
Jade Funky Coffin is asking, do we think Duncan is going to have the same situation like Francesco Gabbani?
No.
I don't think so, because I think Duncan will be able to pull off a better staging than Francesco did.
I also think that song doesn't need much more staging because it's so beautiful it can live by itself, whereas Occidentalis Karma was presented very visually and it didn't live to the expectations of such visuals.
Yeah, they're two very different songs, and certainly with the Netherlands this year, it doesn't need much. You just need his voice, and that's all you need. It's, you know, when we were in Amsterdam, admittedly there was a home crowd, but it just went quiet, and you just knew something special was going to happen, and the same will happen in Tel Aviv, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it will suffer the same fate. I think if it comes, well, I still think it's probably the most likely winner of this year. But if it came lower than third, I would be in total shock, I think. Guys, say hello to Trisha Paytas from the USA. Hello to you.
Hi, Trisha.
Trisha, what time is it in the USA right now? Because I always get muddled up with world time zones. I have a feeling it's like earlier in the day, so you must be like in the morning or the afternoon. But you're asking what we think of 22 by Sarah McTurnan from Ireland, and also would we like to see the USA entering Eurovision someday? 22, guys, first of all.
So I have to admit the song is currently sitting in my last place. Yeah, I just find the song very forgettable, a bit kind of bland, and there's nothing really to the song. It doesn't really go anywhere. And for that reason, and also it's not to my personal taste. So for that reason, there's just nothing that excites me about 22.
I have to say, I really like the song.
Sorry?
She has got a great voice.
I really like the song. I don't think it will qualify because I don't think it's got that wide appeal. And hearing some of the feedback from others, but I do really like the song, and I've been listening to it on Spotify.
Yeah, she's got a great voice. I think she's got a great voice, and she's got a lot of personality. She comes across really well. So, yeah, I agree. I think she's struggled, but I do like it, and I think she's got a lot going for her anyway.
And USA taking part in Eurovision.
I can't see that. I think they would steal the show because they do everything super grand, and sometimes Eurovision is not for such grand things.
I think I just don't know if there'd be the interest in the USA for participating in Eurovision. Australia, it makes sense because they've followed the contest for 30 years. You know, the kind of makeup of Australia, you've got so many different nationalities, a lot of them European. You've got, you know, huge Italian population, huge Greek, Serbian, Macedonian population, and from other Eurovision countries, other European countries as well. USA, I just don't think there would be the appetite for appearing in Eurovision. If it was similar to Australia, then maybe I would think differently. But for me, I would say no. I don't want you to take offence to that, Trisha. What I wouldn't mind seeing was maybe a one-off performance like what Australia was meant to be. I think that would be nice if they did that maybe with some different countries every so often. So maybe for the 70th edition of the contest, maybe USA could participate as a one-off. But I just don't think it will happen. I don't think there'll be the appetite either here in Europe or in the USA. So I hope you don't take any offence to that.
I do think, though, they've got, in regard to that, they've got all those states. They could have their own version with all the states and the qualifying and the grand final. I think that will get interest locally because America and, would probably love that. But we had news as well recently about Logo TV as well. They're not going to be broadcasting it this year, I think. So it's going to be interesting how or who is going to take over the rights to broadcast the Americans.
Yeah, and I have to say that I'm really sad that Logo aren't going to be broadcasting it, because I know it's difficult for fans in the US to watch the contest live. So I'm hoping another station might pick it up. There's still a little bit of time, or I hope you guys will be able to watch it live on YouTube, because I think it's a real shame where it's blocked in certain countries or it's not transmitted. Trisha, you're saying as an American, Americans seem to be quite accepting of 22 and actually really like it, but you think because America it's quite American in its sound. Good point, actually. I really like the song. I liked it as soon as I heard it. I think it's got a really nice melody. Francoise is saying you think they should award I think I might have missed some earlier chat. Sorry. I'll come back to you, Francoise. Forrest Gump, are we disappointed that there are no outright rock songs this year? Yes.
I know. I know. That's why I like Hatari so much, because it's the closest thing to rock I can find in this edition.
Yeah, we haven't really got many bands at all, have we? We've got Hatari, we've got Lake Malawi, and we've got D-Mol, and then we've got one duo, 2 duos.
So, yeah.
And Latvia as well, yeah. So it doesn't feel like we've got bands though.
They were all left in the semi-finals of their national selections.
Yeah, maybe next year.
However, it's such a diverse year. I don't think it really matters. You've got everything other than rock. You've got pretty much everything anyway, so it doesn't really matter this year for me.
For me, it does.
Clara loves heavy rock in Eurovision. And then saying you don't want to see USA at Eurovision. They don't love it like Australia, so you don't think they'd appreciate it so much.
Good point.
Hey People has a feeling that Portugal might not qualify this year. I still think they will qualify. I think it's out there enough to qualify. Let's have a look at the comments. You guys are all just chatting to each other now in the live chat.
Just ignore us. We're boring now.
Yes.
Live Matt, you hated Hungary 2018.
No.
Well, I didn't like it when I first heard it, but I grew to love it. And the performance at Eurovision was insane. Loved watching them perform, and the guys were great to talk to.
I love the guys, and I love the song, and yeah, they were great.
Forrest Gump listing some rock songs. Norway 2005. I think that was Wigwam, wasn't it?
Yes, in my dreams.
Oh, I love that one.
Finland 2006, obviously Lordi. Turkey 2008. Was that a Morte Ossi?
Morbero Ossi, yeah. But
I love
that was great. And Vanilla Ninja 2005, they were also really good rock songs. Why did you kill me?
Cool vibes.
And Germany that same year with what was her name? Gracia. It was from the same. Actually, fun fact, Vanilla Ninja and Gracia were signed to the same record label, and they had the same producer and the same songwriters, and I think the song was meant for the girls, and then they gave it to Gracia or something like that.
Albania 2013 was that Identity?
Oh,
Identity.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one. Cyprus 2016. That was I can't remember what they were
Caught
called.
in the middle of the dawn and sunrise. -1.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pick out one of my all-time favorite Eurovision songs. Actually, and I can't remember what year it was. I don't know whether you'd call it rock or maybe like a more kind of poppy indie sound. But it was the Love Bugs, the highest.
Oh, Switzerland.
Oh, yeah.
Would you catch me when I fall? Oh, I love it. I was so sad when they didn't qualify.
It's probably in my top 10, top 15 of all time. And also, can we call Ugin a rock song?
Yes, it's classical rock. Classic rock, yeah.
There you go. That's my number one song of all time. Say again, Chris?
Nobody's mentioned Lordi either. That's the big rock when I.
Forrest Gump mentioned it. Lordi,
Yeah.
2006.
And Hanna Pakarinen the next year from Finland also. That was a really cool song.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. I want to go home. I love that. Love it so much.
Hello to Danny699. Thank you for joining us. You've just tuned in. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Europe.
Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry. Tricia say, demult a group, they're more like a choir.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
The best choir. They are the best choir.
Mm-hmm.
Shima is asking, do we think Germany is sending the wrong candidate because there were better songs than Sisters at the national final?
Jess.
I wouldn't say they're sending the wrong candidates as such. I wouldn't phrase it in that way. But I would agree that they had so many better songs in a national final. So many of those songs, personally, I think could have easily got them top 10, some of them even top 5. And I feel like Germany sent one of the weakest songs they had in a national final.
Okay. Hey, people is putting out that Yana Terzi last year was also a fan favourite and she didn't qualify. She finished 14th in the semi, so anything can happen. There's a lot of talk in the live chat about some people thinking Portugal will qualify, some people saying they won't. M. Friend wants to know our opinions on Armenia 2016, Veta, because it's one of your favourite Eurovision performances. I did a reaction to this, so you can look it up on the Eurovoxx channel. The staging. I always say this. That is how you stage a Eurovision song. The song didn't really do anything for me until I saw it on the Eurovision. Well, I was actually in the arena. I saw it perform live, and the performance was, the staging was so unexpected and very, very clever. That's why I've got a lot of hope for Armenia in their staging, because they always seem to stage songs really well, I think. So yeah, love Wave. Anyone else?
I'm not as keen on that song as you appear to be, Andy. Just doesn't really appeal to me. Just can't get into it. But the staging was really clever though, really good.
Anyone else?
I can't remember.
You can't remember Veta?
I can't remember. I really can't. I'm trying to think what it was. I can't remember.
It had all the camera angles were changing. It had lots of pyrotechnics.
And she was speaking at the beginning.
Oh, I know the song now. I know the song. Yes. Yes. No, I didn't like her. She was in red, if I remember, wasn't she?
No, she's in black.
She's in black.
I know. I can't remember. Definitely not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm thinking of Latvia, Love Wave. Is it the one with the red dress? The woman with the red dress? I'm thinking.
Oh,
no. She was in black. And in a love wave.
I definitely don't like it. I'm joking. I can't remember. I really can't. I'll have to look on YouTube later on.
Alenko saying Lordi is actually a Schlager song.
Schlager song.
It could be a Schlager schlong. It depends what time of night it is. So.
Whatever Clara said in the chorus, it's Schlager apparently.
Could be Schlager rock if that's even a thing.
Yes.
Lots of love for Ali Ryan from the German national final. Did any of us like Sweet Lies more than Bigger Than Us? Oh,
no.
You decide.
I think
I
Sweet
think the
Lies.
best song.
I think Sweet Lies is a very good, catchy current song, but for me, I prefer Bigger Than Us.
I think for me, Bigger Than Us is less risky in terms of the performance. I think something like Sweet Lies, which is very energetic, it's very easy for the vocals to not be so good. I think Michael's a he's a fantastic singer, and actually at Eurovision in concert, it was nice to see him moving around the stage and enjoying himself. There's a certain charm about him, so I think the UK made the right decision this year. Out of what they had to select from.
I'd agree. It's just nice to see him more confident as well. You see, as the weeks go on, he's more and more confident, and I find his look is changing a lot as well. His look's changed a lot from his Eurovision You Decide to now.
Francoise, you're saying you were talking about Francesco and the disappointing live performance against the music video. So you think there should be 2 awards, best music video and best live performance at Eurovision. Good idea. It'd be nice to maybe have like awards as well. So you get the ultimate winner, but maybe there can be some other awards that are maybe decided by like some sort of Eurovision panel or something. You know, like I do with Sanremo, they have different awards, don't they? You get the winner, but then people get awards for different things. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, they do the Barbara Dex Award as well, don't they? I think jokingly after the contest.
Yeah, I think the Barbara Dex Award stopped, didn't it? Didn't they stop doing it? But then
No,
they're still doing it.
They're still doing it because IQ won it last year.
Yeah, the system fashion disasters.
I actually really liked IQ's outfits.
Hater Magic Marky. Have we seen Panda's acoustic version? It's brilliant, apparently. I've not seen it. I did. Her song is growing on me, though. It's a beautiful song.
I've always liked it. There's something magical about Panda. Is it pronounced Panda or Panda or? I've never know how to pronounce her name, but I've always thought there's something really magical about her performance and the song and the way she sounds. She's good. I really like her.
Trisha Paytas is saying you think Norway might be a shock non-qualifier. I've heard that from other people as well.
Yeah.
Danny699, Iveta was basically Beyonce with extra sass and flair. She's the Armenian Beyonce. Nath Carlos, hello to you. Do we think Zero Gravity will win, or what are her chances? I don't think it will win. I'm not sure if it will come top 10. I think it is a potential qualifier.
I like the song. I like the performance, but not enough to win.
I think the song has everything to make top 10. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see top 5 either.
I hope it qualifies. She's got amazing vocals, and I think the song's very out there. She could do well, and hopefully as well she gets well soon as well, because she's obviously injured her foot as well recently. So, but I can see it qualifying.
Deep, you saw a picture on Instagram about OGAE Czech Republic giving 6 points to Montenegro. You sent it to Demo, and they saw it, but it was actually an April Fool's. Oh, poor Demo. We love the guys, and they're so much fun in person, and they just, even when you see them on stage, they're just enjoying themselves.
Yes.
And I love to see that in an act, when they're just enjoying the experience. They're enjoying being on stage, and you can see that they love what they do. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Demo.
They're my favorite as well.
Let's have a look, guys. We will wrap up soon because I'm conscious we've been going for well over an hour now, but we've loved talking to you guys. Prishkeep, I don't know how to say it. Prishkeep 14, you're saying Mahmoud Soldi is the best. Hey people, you like Painter's song. Grodno, you think Michael Rice will be placed 10 to 15 by the jury vote, bottom 5 by televote. Combined, you think he'll be around 15 to 20. I'll be quite happy with 15th to 20th position myself. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll wrap it up now, guys, because my voice is going. My throat's getting really dry.
And we need your voice for this weekend.
Yeah. I'm going to be screaming at the Eurovision artists when they're on stage. But guys, thank you so much for chatting with us. We love hanging out with you tonight. We're probably not going to be able to do another live now until after London Eurovision, although we might try and do some live ones at Eurovision, so keep tuned. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and guys, if you hit the bell notification, make sure that you've hit the bell notification so that you get a notification every time we do a live stream or a video. So yeah, thank you guys. Pleasure to hang out with you as always. Thank you so much for your questions and your comments and your kind feedback. We really do appreciate it, and we love you all. But otherwise, guys, roll on, rock on, roll on. I don't even know what I'm saying now, but I'm tired, drunk, if that makes sense. Roll on, London Eurovision, guys, and we will see you very soon. See ya.
Bye.
Goodbye.